And welcome back, Crypto Hulk. Got a deep dive lined up for you. I'm going to show you the future with um, DeFi and smart contracts, and how basically I'm going to summarize it right here. How the government's trying to contain this thing. The governments around the world trying to contain it. The businesses and banks want the government to help them gain control over this so they can eventually take it all away from us. If you're here in the beginning, you're in a good position because you already have custody of your own crypto. Later, all that's gone. If you were like watching other channels for the last 3.5 years, you've watched me from day one. Straight up tell you, like, don't put anything on an exchange. I've been saying this for like day one. I knew this day would be coming. I mean, you just have to think these people are criminals, right? And they're gonna do everything they can to take everything away from us. That's just how it goes. Our goal is to be ahead of them. That's what my channel's for. My name is Crypto Hulk. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a crypto advisor. I know nothing about anything to do with crypto or advising. If I tell you to buy something, don't buy it. Pretty simple. Don't do anything. Just watch the show and that's it. And let's see who was first today. XRP fan. Then Brian's Computer and Games. Michael Gruner. And then Crypto Lad. I'm so late to the show. Well, not really, it hasn't started yet. But well, it just did. And you got Citrus. Citrus's work schedule has changed. Well, we'll catch you next time. GO's like, what's up, Hulk? And we got RWT456. Tar Heels. XRP Roofer. Let me look something up real quick. I wasn't going to have it for today's show. I sent myself some emails. So hold on there a minute, buddy. Well, not that one. Although that's a good one. I got I wonder if I'm able to. I'm not going to post this. I'm just going to say that. Hold on. XRP Roofer had a friend or somebody like that, and shared this with me. I haven't posted it yet, but it's from, because I don't want to actually share what this looks like because it's got the name of a CEO on it and it's got the name of the city so I'm trying to keep it real. So this was sent to me by XRP Roofer. And what this is, it's the federal ACH network. They're going to have delays. And it says, hello, blank. I'm just going to use a generic term. Hello, blank. Like, hello, Jim. The Federal Reserve is experiencing ACH posting issues across the U.S. Across the U.S. banking system, everybody. This may cause delays in direct deposits posting today. This was July 6th. This was put out company-wide. You're going to have trouble getting your money because the Federal Reserve, Ripple partner, is doing something. They're doing something. Maybe getting set up for FedNow, maybe? Who knows? You may want to notify your employees if they were expecting direct deposits today. We will soon notify you as soon as the feds have posted that there is no longer an issue. We are in constant communication with our bankers and will keep everyone updated properly. This is coming out of a southern state. It's a person who's a CEO I'm not going to say for what, but it appears that they have pretty good communication with the Federal Reserve, and they're doing something. So just thought I'd put that up there. I'm not going to post the actual thing just because there's people's names on it and shit. And let me check something. Um, I'm gonna go over this article. This is like a last minute decision, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Let me try to copy and paste this. Copy and Scotty F. Thank you again, Scotty. I appreciate that donation. You know, any size donations are great because we all have different budgets, and that's the important part. So let me get rid of some characters here. I can only have 200. Okay. Here we go. Now here's the article. Hello, XRP Roofer. Look at the headline. First off, we got Cointelegraph. I stopped using all like the cookie cutter crypto news because all they are is like butt kissers for Ethereum, Bitcoin, Litecoin, that kind of dumb shit, you know. They're pro Vitalik Buterin and all this shit. Now all of a sudden, remember crypto bad, crypto's bad. Now it's crypto good, crypto good. This is like the first article in 3.5 years that I've seen from Cointelegraph. I know we're getting very close because Cointelegraph is posting a very positive article about Ripple. That's very unlike them. See, it's like this. When all the rich people in the world start caring about the environment and doing all these things, you know something's wrong. So I'm going to rabbit trail just for a second. The reason they care about the environment is they want us off oil, and that's where the American dollar is based on oil. So if you get rid of oil, you get rid of the dollar. Now, to further destroy America, you put us all on solar, right? Where's all these solar panels made? Over in China. Where's all the metals from these made? In China. So basically, when China decides to not send us the metals, we're fucked, okay? Because we all get reliant on solar and stuff. Our electrical grid is down. The electrical grid cannot handle all the electricity that needs to flow through it, okay? So this whole big scam about the environment and going green, all this is a communist takeover. If you can't see it, then you're on the wrong channel there, buddy. But let's go into this news, and of course, my views. Ripple Labs to revolutionize real estate industry through tokenization. Wow, that's pretty amazing. Considering Cointelegraph is like never talked about Ripple for like years. Truly amazing. You know something's wrong. At that point, you know, you start looking left and right and up. Like, why is Cointelegraph talking about Ripple Labs in a good way? That's like literally, we know something's coming that's good. Ripple says here, an innovative pilot program aims to enable users to tokenize. Oh, here we go. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Like, start getting ready. I'm starting to feel a little excited right now. Not in that way, of course. Well, maybe. An innovative pilot program aims to enable. So they got this pilot program. Look, all this shit was done 10 years ago. I proved it all in all my videos in the past. Look under my video section. I've proven they've already had all this 10 years ago. They're just giving it, like I've always told you, Ripple will give us what we need when the time is right. Okay, that's how the shit works. An innovative pilot program aims to enable users to what? Tokenize real estate assets and utilize them as collateral for loans. Oh my God. You see what's going on? Like, we're so paid. Ooh, lordy. Digital payments and blockchain technology company Ripple has announced an initiative to transform. Oh my God. Oh man. Everybody's into all these other cryptos. They're gonna be like begging. And they're oh man, I fucked up. I got Chainlink. Oh, I got dog shit coin. Oh, I got Bitcoin. Now it's at $2. Oh man. Let me repeat what the Communist Cointelegraph news station said. Digital payments and blockchain technology company Ripple Labs has announced an initiative to what? Transform the real estate industry using tokenization. Anthony Welfare, that's a name for you. Anthony Welfare, central bank digital currency advisor at Ripple, highlighted the growing global interest. Global interest, everybody. Oh my God. Oh my God. We're so rich. I can wait. I can wait now. Fuck it. I'm cool. The growing global interest. Global interest means everybody. That means all the money. Whoo-wee. I'm almost ready to start doing a little dance or something here. Well, just kidding. That's only on Friday nights and after 11 p.m., by the way. And about 10 shots deep. That'll do it. Anthony Welfare emphasized that Ripple's team is actively exploring practical application. Here we go, practical. That's what I like. Nuts and bolts, no frills, just rich. Practical applications for CBDCs and stablecoins, focusing on what? Tokenizing real estate assets. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Let's go through this again. There's two things we need to be rich. I've only been telling you this for at least 2 to 3 years. Number one, global crypto regulations, of which we have none. We don't have global crypto. I don't care if one country's got regs. That doesn't mean a fucking thing in another country. Have you noticed? If one country has regs, so fucking what? Because we got regs in this country, according to Gary Gensler, and I say his name Gensler just because I don't need a correction. Hey, Crypto Hulk, it's Gensler. Shh, don't fucking correct me. Please don't fucking correct me. Because then I got to clown you, make you look fucking stupid and 2 feet tall. All right? Just go with it. Ease the burn. All right? So Gary Gensler uses regulations in America and calls XRP a security. Well, guess what? In other countries, it doesn't mean a fucking thing. So again, someone asked the Crypto Hulk, when are we all getting rich? Da, 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 da. Okay, number one, let's stop for a minute and go back to school. Global crypto regulate. I don't care if Bitcoin goes to 80,000 tomorrow and XRP hits $20. Because guess what? 2 weeks later, it's going back down to 50 cents again. Get it? Okay. I'm not a pump chaser. I'm just gonna sit on my fat ass and wait till it's worth hundreds of millions and I'm fucking cashing out. Okay, that's how I do this fucking shit. I don't care if XRP goes $100. I'm not getting no fucking stiffy from that shit. $500, so fucking what? 1,000, I might start getting interested. 5,000, I might start drawing a little bit of cash out at that point, trying to pay off, like card note and shit. But other than 5Gs, I don't fucking care. It does nothing for me because I really expect XRP to hit 10,000 to 50,000 bucks. So 5,000 is kind of like welfare money for me. Okay. This is what we're talking about. Global crypto regulations. And I said the next thing you need are global crypto tokenization. What are we talking about here? Transforming the real estate industry using what? Tokenization. That's the second thing we need. And when we got those two, this show is called Crypto Hulk. Welcome to the rich party. Okay. Other than that, I don't care who's got what relationships, what company, and they're doing this for staking, right? Who the fuck cares about staking right now? That's so fucking played out. What the fuck? You're gonna stake out a 50 cent XRP? That's so fucking stupid. So the goal right now is to buy your crypto not using an American crypto exchange. That's number one. So that eliminates Uphold, Binance, USA, fucking Kraken, and all these other dumb shits. Okay, I've never bought any crypto on an American exchange because I'm not trying to have somebody have a record. You got it? Just like, yeah, let's go on here now. During a fintech conference in Romania, Anthony Welfare, head of CBDC for Ripple, presented a use case that combines the digital Hong Kong dollar, tokenized real estate, and finance lending protocols. This innovative pilot program aims to enable users to tokenize real estate assets. Oh, man. And utilize them as collateral for loans, leveraging Ripple's CBDC platform. You see, let me tell you something, everybody. Listen, everybody. Now I'm going to tell you what some people do in America. Now, I'm not telling you to do this because I know this is all being recorded right now, so I got to be very careful on how I explain this. Some people might say, he's aiding and abetting or aiding and advising. He's involved in conspiracy to commit what? Tax fraud or tax evasion. You'll suck a fat dick. What some people do, and I'm not telling you to do it or not, I'm just telling you what some people do, is they open up a corporation. They send all their crypto into that corporate bank account, and then they take a loan out on that crypto. And you take a loan for like, I don't know, $100 million, and you pay it back at 2 cents per year. And then you write it all off. Because when you're a business, you take a loan, you can write off everything. And since you're taking the loan, you can write your own terms of agreement. And the corporation will agree with it because you own the corporation, or you're the chairperson of the corporation. So you take a loan of the crypto. Let's say your crypto is worth, I don't know, 20 million bucks. So you don't sell it off. I'm trying to let you know what some people do because they're out there making crypto videos, not talking about exit plans. They've been talking about exit plan. Get my Udemy course and I'll show you my exit plan. Well, I already got an exit plan myself there, buddy. And it's not to misguide people like you are every day, fucking Klonopin user. What you do is you don't get in any kind of mastermind, whatever, okay? Because these people are fucking bonzos. It's very simple. Some people will take a loan when your crypto's worth 10 million. You loan from the corporation, or the corporation takes a loan, however you want to do this out, and then there you have it. And then when that crypto goes from worth 20 million to 200 million, you take another loan out. And what do you pay back on the loan? You pay them 2 cents a year. That's your yearly payment. I'm paying 2 cents until the day I die per year. Then I can deduct all that as far as tax from my business. Got it? But I don't do that kind of stuff. I'm just telling you what some people do. So here we go, talking about enables users to tokenize real estate and then take loans on them. Interesting. And they're doing all this over in Hong Kong, by the way. It's already done. This is all done 10 years ago. I'm just letting you know. I've already proved it on my show. You can go back and watch Ripple Singapore. They've had all this stuff done 10 years ago. Tokenizing has emerged as a fascinating concept, capturing substantial interest and attention. And look, I'm not getting this article anymore. It's pretty simple, straightforward. We win in the end, okay? Right now, everything's being set up. Citrus, thanks for that donation. Thanks for showing up for the show. G Spud, member for 11 months. Let's tokenize the globe. I'm ready to get rich. Then you got Thomas. Love me some live Hulk action. Do what you do best, and that's a lie. Everything's a lie in the show. Sean Sunderland, thanks for your donation. Went to a Red Sox game today and not taking cash. Yes, yes. There's Scotty F again. Thank you for that. So that's how it's going to work. I just got done showing you, if you just walked in, that Peaceful Spirit, welcome. So we have a new member, Peaceful Spirit, welcome to the channel. Crypto Lad gave somebody a membership, and that was Jason Random. Was gifted by Crypto Lad Lothius. Patience is our most valuable asset right now. Okay. What we got, because this is now going to lead us into our main show for tonight. Wanted to show you that fun article to let you know that Ripple, the platform, people will build on it. Ripple's enabling the tokenization of, like, look, everything. Every fucking thing you can imagine. The value, we've already done it on the show. Global value of everything is like $5 quadrillion. So you take 50 billion XRP, that's about how many are loose right now, and 50 billion, you take 5 quadrillion divided by 50 billion, you come up with a really high number, somewhere between what, 30 and 50,000 XRP? Yeah, that's where we're going to be at. I don't know when that'll be, but I know that's how it'll be. So your corporation can keep taking loans, because as your XRP keeps going up, then you can take more loans and more loans, and then just pay it back at like 2 cents or $5 a year. Why not? I want to make my yearly payment on my loan. I have a $50 billion crypto loan because I own a corporation, let's say, and I'll pay it back at $5 a year. See how this works? So some people will go like dumbasses that watch dumbass YouTube channels and stuff, and when they talk about exit points, oh, fucking stupid. These are people that don't know business. These are people that run stupid YouTube channels and they know nothing, and they're telling you dumb shit to do, like sell your crypto. How fucking stupid is that? For $5? Are you fucking high? They are, by the way. They're on drugs. It's really sad. But when we get rich, I'm going to take the loyal Crypto Hulk members that have been members for at least 6 months or a year, because those are the people that'll be in my next Crypto Hulk We're Rich channel. Brand new people won't be able to join. That shit will be shut off immediately. And then we'll have shows on how to do that, where some people will demonstrate to us, like certain lawyers will come on my show and show us how to take loans with our crypto instead of these dumbasses on YouTube telling you their exit points. You know how dumb that is? You know who all they are. They've been doing this shit for like 2, 3, 4 years. Oh, I'm going to show you my exit points. And when it hits this point at the top of the circle crown and the subverted cross and the flux capacitor, how fucking stupid. There's one guy on YouTube, I won't mention his name. He's like, oh, I just like to play the chart analysis because I think that stuff's interesting. I think that stuff's fucking stupid. I would never put it on my show. And as far as people talk about when it's going to hit $15, who fucking cares? Seriously? Even if chart analysis was correct, and I'm saying even if, who fucking cares? Don't tell me. I want to know when it's going to hit about $5,000. I'll start watching a chart analysis when it starts hitting 5,000. Okay. I don't have time to waste my fucking time for a $5 XRP. Oh, if it hits this resistance line, Jim, it looks very promising. If the the Nasdaq and the inverted Q rations and I mean, who so fucking stupid? Sound like fucking retards. Alrighty, now that Peter Positive is done with his rant, let's we're gonna take a look at a deep dive. I'm not going over all of it. It's gonna be painless and to where even a snowflake can handle it. Oh, Crypto Hulk, you make fun of snowflakes. I make fun of everybody. I don't even fucking care. I'm not letting. I don't let fake lawyers on my show. I don't mention names either. Played out like an 80-year-old hooker. Hey, stop using my lines. You're stealing my lines there, buddy. Basically, anybody that goes to Las Vegas for a certain crypto event will never, ever, 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 ever be on the show. That's all scam city. All right. All right, there, buddy. Let's take a look at what we got. Crypto Hawk, now we got to do some homework. We got to quit jaw jacking, quit flapping my gums, and get to the point. No point in faking. Cooking MCs like a pound of bacon. Now, what do we got here? The Association for Financial Markets in Europe. Ooh, wait, that sounds like a big deal there, buddy. What we have here is the European group of people, organizations, whatever you want to call it. And what their goal is is to get Europe on a roadmap for DeFi. Because look, okay, it's great having cryptos, awesome. But cryptos are dumb. And they need to be guided and told what to do, kind of like a private in the military. That's why you have drill sergeants, right? So your drill sergeants like the smart contract, and having a smart contract's great. But Crypto Hulk taught you that there's oracles, and oracles kind of teach the smart contract what's going on in the outside world, and that we should go ahead like this, like smart contracts, like if this happens, then we will do that. But I need to know when it happens. So that's where your staff sergeant comes in and tells the sergeant, the E5, who's yelling up and down, screaming, "Come on, private! Come on, what the fuck?" Okay. Your staff sergeant comes in and tells a smart contract, which is the E5 sergeant, to tell the private, who's the crypto, what to do. But then the shit never ends. Then you got your sergeant first class. He's like the smart oracle. And he's telling the staff sergeant, who tells the sergeant, who then tells the private. Okay. So that's kind of how this shit works. Now in DeFi, DeFi is with lending. We're going to get into exactly the different things that DeFi does. But what this paper is going to do is help get Europe ready for the future. See, crypto's good, but it's got to have a system to be used in, and that's decentralized finance. See, this takes over the banks. This is why it's taking so long. They're scared. The banks are scared. They're very, very scared, okay? Because DeFi is what decentralized finance. See, banks are centralized finance. DeFi is there is no banks. It's we are all like you get together an autonomous pool of money, a pool of money. You gotta have a pool of money. And then it's decentralized. So there's no like one person. It's like we all kind of work together. It's kind of like peace and freedom and hippies and shit and communes. That's what DeFi is. I'm going to check some comments. We're going to get into the article. I'll keep it real light. I'm not going to make it like a boring college lecture, although it might appear a little boring. Just hang in there. I'm going to pull out only the shit that interests me. All right. So I'm not going to explain everything. I'm not getting into all the nuts and bolts because that would take me about an hour and a half. I want to try to do this thing in maybe 30 minutes. Yeah, something like that. So we're going to do like a real quick. Um, but let me look here. When do you think XRP will be at around $50 to $100? 45 years? See, these things I can't answer. It's when they want it to be. It's when the whales, and when I say whales, I'm talking about BNY Mellon, Citibank, when they are all ready, when all the countries, when all the banks all around the world are ready, and there's crypto regs, and there's global tokenization, there's none of that now. So there's no way nobody can guess what. See, because they control the timeline. It's like, let's say you're playing a football game and it goes halftime, but then somebody stops the clock and moves it back to first quarter. And it's kind of like, well, how the fuck they just do that? So now we got to start the game over again? Yeah. Well, how could they do that? Because they run the world. See where we're at? So I'd like to give you an answer 4 or 5 years, 1 year, 10 years. I don't know. It's when, here we go. It's when you start seeing, that's why I'm reading this right now, because you're going to see there's a push for regulations for DeFi. That's what this show's about today. The push to get DeFi regulated. This is how we get rich. This is why I'm fucking reading this. Not because I'm going to try to bore you for 30 minutes. It's because I want to show you what is going on. I want to show you what the adults in the room are doing globally so you can see where we're at as far as regulation. Do we have any? Do we not have any? And there's Jeremy. Jeremy, welcome to the channel again with your donation. Thanks, Hulk. The only show that won't lead you astray. Stay tuned in, guys. He brings life-changing news and information. Yes, I do. I'm, let's say, given information to show you. But Jeremy gave somebody a membership, and that's Gary. Gary, welcome as a member. Let me get in this works. I got work to do. I got to quit jaw jacking. I know I said once already. Okay. So now class starts. College 101, Crypto 101, DeFi. This is dated July 6th. Now, if you really want to, when the show's over, read the whole fucking 16 pages. That's why I showed you. You could see, I wanted to show you the framework that the world leaders are using right now to get DeFi under, what they're trying to do, everybody, is get DeFi under control. They're trying to regulate DeFi because right now it's wild and free. The banks are fucking scared. They're scared to death. That's why they can't get this crypto moving. You can't get crypto moving because then guess what happens? It's like a snowball, and the snowball gets bigger and bigger, like real quick. Okay. So what you got to do is we got to have some patience. We're going to learn. I want you to see how this goes. The AFME, Association for Foreign Markets in Europe. AFME is supportive of the development of a thriving digital economy within a clear legal and regulatory framework. Okay. What they're trying to do is develop a digital economy with laws. Okay. And this is with DeFi. As these frameworks continue to emerge around the globe. So now they're telling us, they're letting us know this is global. Remember, global crypto regulations, global tokenization. These are the only two things we need to have. What are they saying here? As frameworks continue to emerge around the globe. Oh, really? Oh, really? DeFi frameworks are emerging around the world. This is what we want to hear, okay? Let's continue. We believe that this is a crucial moment. Oh, really? It's a crucial moment I like hearing that. That's very, very positive. It's a crucial moment for the financial services industry. That's the banks. And it's crucial for regulators. See, you get the banks coming in, right? Because they want this money. Then you get the regulators come in that try to give them the money and take it away from you. This is how it's working out. I think if you already have your crypto, we'll figure out later. I'm not going to answer your question. Crypto Hulk, what if this? How can we make sure they don't take it? I don't know those fucking answers right now, so don't ask them, and I'm just going to ignore them. Let's focus on what we got here. Let's focus on what we know right now and not come up with 20 questions on, oh my God, what am I going to do? Okay. Let's focus on what we got right here only. So they got regulators to come in to mitigate risks and to prevent any unintended gaps in regulations. What they're trying to do is they're trying to imagine a video game arcade, and it's at the mall. No, it's not a good example. A candy store. Maybe. Imagine this one. Imagine there's a building, and if you go inside that building, you can like make all kinds of money real easy. I'm talking millions. You could make millions easy. And it's a magical building. So what they're going to do is put a big 50-foot fence all around this building. And then fuck it, they're putting a roof on it too, so you can't parachute jump into the building. So you got a building over a building, and then they do something underneath, so you can't dig a hole in the ground and come up underneath. And once they got that all figured out, then they're going to have a guest list, and only those guests will be allowed to get into that building to make money. And guess what? Our names will not be on that list if you don't meet certain criteria. And I don't know what that criteria will be. Maybe we could find a way to work ourselves in because we already have, 5, 10,000 XRP, 20, 30,000. Maybe you need a certain number to be a part of the players club, right? If you don't got 30,000 XRP, they don't let you in the fucking door. Okay. I don't know the number. Let me check the comments here and then we'll continue. It's called Shaman. Hell yeah. Level playing field. A level playing field. Okay, let's go. If gold crushes the Fed, well, okay, I don't know what the fuck that is. Let's go back to this. This exclusion could create unintended risks. They talk about the Financial Stability Board. So the FSB, they're one of those big shot groups that help form global crypto regulations. Okay. This is called a white paper. So what I'm reading off to you now is a white paper. The importance of developing a foundational taxonomy. Okay. This white paper that I'm reading to you right now, they're coming up with what's called a taxonomy. Okay, remember how I said in the United States, we have no crypto rules, we have no definitions, there's nothing about staking, yield farming, you know what I'm saying, right? Okay. That's a we have no taxonomy in the United States. Nothing in the United States code. I already told you, these other channels are fucking clueless, all right? Even the lawyers. The lawyers are probably dumber because they're Dumb and Dumber, just like the movie. Because these lawyers should know there's no taxonomy of crypto in the United States code and none of these things. So it's a free-for-all. Gary Gensler can't stop a crypto exchange from lending crypto and making profit. They can't, because what? You know why? We have no taxonomy. I've only been saying this shit 3.5 years. None of these other channels have a fucking clue. All right. This lawsuit is so fucking bogus. All it is stall tactics. All that it is. You see, when you don't have a taxonomy, you don't have crypto laws. When you don't identify what is a crypto, what is a crypto security, what is it, when you don't have any of these things in law, not IRS guidance, not SEC guidance, I'm saying law, and all these stupid lawyers that go to the Las Vegas Ripple, wherever that fucking shenanigan was. Look, there's nothing in the law as far as a taxonomy classification. There's no definition of what it is. It does not exist. You can't tax people on what does not exist, and you can't tell them not to lend it or lease it because it doesn't exist. Do you get this? I know it's so hard for like 99% of these crypto channels, but it's like this shit's too fucking easy. All right. That's the number one here. Number two, further research and global cooperation. That's what we have to have. Global cooperation should be encouraged to determine the appropriate and proportionate and comprehensive regulations. What they're trying to do, everybody, is this in this white paper. They're trying to get definitions, like all the shit that I've been saying for 3.5 years. They're trying to do all the shit that I've been saying over 3.5 years that none of these other channels is talking about ever. Okay. Now they can talk about going to the moon and crypto prices and inverted crosses and all these stupid dumb shit things, right? So this paper is how governments all around the world now, because it says, or globally, they're coming up with their crypto rules for DeFi and stuff, and they need to have a foundational taxonomy, definitions. That's what I've been saying for 3.5 years. You could be out there right now staking crypto, making millions off your crypto. The government can't tax you because crypto does not exist. You cannot be taxed on things that do not exist in the law. Let's say an alien came down to our planet. Let's just say, right? That could never happen. An alien comes down to the planet and gives you like a ray gun, and you go around and you standing on a hill and you shoot somebody. You pull a trigger on a ray gun and it kills somebody. You can't get in trouble because that ray gun doesn't exist in the law. Like, what is it? It's something that doesn't exist in the law. Now, things, and then if that ray gun just like disappeared and they couldn't grab it and examine it, then how do you charge somebody? Like, what the fuck happened? This is what I'm saying. Like, things that don't exist, you can't get in trouble for shit that doesn't exist. It just doesn't make sense. So that's what they're doing here, is trying to get crypto. Let's make it more specific. This white paper to get DeFi to exist globally with shared definitions and laws from all around the world. That's what this white paper is doing right here. This one is working on DeFi. That's what this whole 16 pages is about, is DeFi. It says here, number 3, letter D, support for a level playing field. Now, let me tell you something. I've been in crypto for 3.5 years, and all I've heard, the only company talking about a level playing field is Ripple. Now, that's just me. That's just my opinion. I haven't heard, other companies pushing level playing field so hard. Also on page 1, they're talking about MICA, MICA, right here. That's market in crypto assets. England is close to coming up with crypto rules and regulations and all these things. I don't know when it exactly takes effect, but they're going to be including DeFi in this also. Let me go through here. It says the AFME has developed the following paper to discuss the capital markets macro viewpoint on DeFi. The impact of policy and emerging regulatory proposals. So that's what this whole paper thing is about: DeFi, regulation, the government coming in, structuring it all, getting control over the DeFi is basically what this thing's about. We seek to complement our recently submitted consultation and provide industry insights and use cases to illustrate, listen to this, how DeFi could be brought within the regulatory perimeter. That's the whole goal of this paper right here. Is they want to do what they call a regulatory capture. They want to bring in DeFi to the regulatory perimeter. They're just telling us right here. It's very clear and plain what they're saying. They want to have no unintended gaps. It says, we seek to complement, that's the paragraph I'm reading from. We seek to complement our recently submitted blah, blah, blah. Right there, in that first sentence, they're talking about regulatory perimeter. They want to bring DeFi within the regulatory perimeter. There you have it. Okay. So they're trying to figure out how are they going to make these laws globally, because here's the problem with DeFi. Like with DeFi, you can be anywhere in the world, right? They realize this. So they're trying to figure out a way to capture, to have a regulatory perimeter. It means all around. They want to put a wall around this DeFi and control who's going in and out of the building. Because right now, the building, there's a magic building, and that magic building is getting crypto right now for dirt cheap prices. Where you go into that magic building, some people call them a crypto exchange, and you go to that magic building before they lock you out, and you buy up all the crypto you got to get. Okay, that's how this game works. Eric M gave somebody a membership, and that was Lonely Martian. That's an interesting name. Robert Driscoll's late for class, but he put a late fee in there. I'll accept that. That's a good deal. I like that one. So that's, now we're on page 2. That was just what I was reading was on page 2. I'm gonna scroll. I'm gonna just scan through this. They're talking about they want to have know your customers, KYC, anti-money laundering. Same thing we're kind of doing with banks and stuff. They're gonna try to bring DeFi, because remember, DeFi is gonna take over the banks. So they're trying to figure out a way to get control over this DeFi, make it just like banks. Current DeFi efforts can be outsourced innovation and research development labs for the formal financial system. DeFi efforts can build and test new primitives. So here's what DeFi does. You can borrow from it. You can lend it to somebody else. You can trade with DeFi, and investing using different token formats, smart contracts, and encryption approaches. While the initial focus, so like right now, everybody's looking at DeFi for what? Payments, okay? It says, as that has the current highest level activity, we believe the impact on the real economy. So, okay, look, right now, it's nothing. Staking, it's all fucking nothing. I don't even bother doing that shit, because I'm not trying to put my crypto wallet out there for all the government to write down my wallet number. because I'm trying to stake on some fucked up platform and make, $20, all right? When you stake, you have to put your wallet. I mean, they're going to find out your wallet address and all the KYs. I'm not trying to do that right now. I'm trying to keep my shit hidden as much as I can. So that's what this is kind of talking about right here. We're in the early stage with crypto and DeFi, and that's really not a whole lot's going on, it says right here. But here's what they say. The impact on the real economy will be driven through the impact of these new DeFi-like approaches on the process of what? Borrowing, lending, investing, market making, and transferring tokenized assets. That's like moving all the money around the world. See, that's what DeFi does. It's banking. It's like a bank. It's what it is. And they know how massive DeFi is, and they're scared, so they need to come up with regulations to keep us out. That's why it's taken so long. They talk about on page 2 tangible real-world assets on a chain. So that's what we know. You're gonna tokenize homes, land, and shit, and put it on a blockchain. So they need to figure out how to control that shit. Now I'm on page 3. Intangible real-world assets represented on a chain. On-chain only assets. That's like game. So we talk about the gaming industry. Dookie Dash by Yuga Labs sold the digital asset they received for 1.6 million. Okay, I'm gonna scroll through. Okay, I'm on page 4 right now. It says defining DeFi, the importance of developing a foundational classification mechanism for DeFi. So they need to have like I said, a foundational they need to codify everything. Remember when I told you I worked for California and Arizona law enforcement, okay? In Arizona, we had the Arizona Revised Statutes. Before I'd arrest somebody or whatever, I had to verify that they violated one of the ARS code sections, okay? That's a foundational classification. It's law. It's basically law, definitions like the elements that make a burglary, let's say, is entering a dwelling with an intent to commit a felony, okay? And with murder, it's like, is it premeditated? And if not, it's homicide. And if not, then it's, it's, what do you call it, negligence. Or so without getting into all that crap, in California, we have penal code. So when I worked in California, before I had to arrest somebody or something, I had to make sure this person violated enough of the code section to arrest them. There was necessary elements to a crime. So I had to make sure I knew my penal code, read the elements to make sure this person did this, that, and the other. Yep, he got all 3 elements. Okay, going to jail. And then the district attorney can choose to file charges or not, and that's out of my. So what they're saying here is the importance of developing a foundational classification mechanism for DeFi. Because you can't regulate DeFi if you don't know what it is. The SEC cannot regulate crypto because they do not know what it is legally. It's not Jay Clayton's opinion. It's not Bill Hinman's opinion on whether Ether is a security. See, here's what no other channel tells you. That's why these fucking clowns and the lawyers are just as fucking stupid. Okay, look. All these government people are lawyers. They have no clue on common sense. Look, the SEC cannot regulate what does not exist in the law. Okay, that's one. The SEC does not make what definitions are. Congress does that. the legislative branch of our government. I mean, is this shit complicated? Do we need to have one of the YouTube lawyers come on this show? And no, because they're too fucking stupid to even know what I'm talking about. This is embarrassing for the United States. The IRS cannot tell you what crypto is legal or illegal and collect tax because crypto does not exist in the law. How do you regulate something that doesn't exist in the law? You can't. It's a civil rights violation. So here's an example. I'm driving down the street in my patrol car in the Bay Area. I look over and I see somebody eating a snow cone standing on the sidewalk. I pull over and I arrest them because I don't like the fact that you're eating a snow cone on the sidewalk. So I arrest them. Guess what? That's a civil rights violation. I believe it's either the 18 U.S. code or the 21 U.S. code. Can't remember. But it's called civil rights violation by color of authority. The color of authority is I'm the authority. I'm the officer. Okay, now let's imagine the SEC is the officer. When you pull over a Coinbase or a Kraken exchange and you tell them, oh, you can't do this and that, that's like me telling this dude who's eating a snow cone on the sidewalk, you can't do that. So the guy who's eating a snow cone says, wait a second, Crypto Hulk. Aha. Wait a second, Crypto Deputy Hulk. What code section in the California Penal Code does it say I can't eat a snow cone on the sidewalk? And I'm like, oh shit, you got me. And he's like, yeah, I got you for about $1 million for a civil rights violation. Take the handcuffs off. I'll see you in court. Bada bing, bada boom, right? Okay. IRS pulls you over for eating a snow cone on the sidewalk. They tell you you've got to pay them X amount of dollars for that crypto you bought, that snow cone crypto. Then they attach your wages and they start taking out of your paycheck. They just did a civil rights violation. Time to sue the IRS. Now, crypto exchanges. I'm going to help the lawyers do their fucking job. All right? Common sense time. You run a crypto exchange. You're that guy on the sidewalk eating a snow cone. The police come up. We'll call him Gary Gensler. The police come up and arrest you and order you to stop eating your snow cone on the sidewalk. Then what you do as a Coinbase, a Kraken, Uphold, whatever, is you say, oh, by the way, IRS and the SEC, since the IRS told me we can't do this, and SEC told me they ordered us through court to do that, you're both getting sued. And then the judge, if there's any judge that allowed any of that, you're suing the judge as well. There you go. Because if you don't have laws in California, there's not a law. If a guy's standing on a sidewalk eating a snow cone, it's legal. It's not illegal. So I just committed a civil rights violation. So did the SEC, and so did the IRS, and all these other government agencies. If they're shutting down a way for you to earn money off your crypto, that's a civil rights violation. Okay? Really fucking simple. So that's what's going on with this report right here is you can't regulate shit if there's no laws. So that's why they're talking about having a foundational classification of all this of what this stuff is. If you don't have laws, you can't regulate it. That's what nobody on any of these YouTube channels, these airhead people that make videos, they have no fucking idea what we're talking about right now. Oh, I don't know. I go see this tax guy. See, I run a crypto channel and I buy crypto and I have a crypto tax guy that I pay money. See, that shows how fucking stupid they are. Right there, right there. Well, I just don't want to get in trouble with the IRS. Okay, then just go ahead and bend over, dumbass, because that's all you're doing. You're so fucking stupid. They can't take your money. The crypto doesn't even exist. They can't regulate it. They can't give guidance. The IRS can't give guidance on shit that's imaginary. Got it? Okay. Thought I'd give your channel a fucking help. Whew, man. How we doing as far as time? Oh shit. We're at about the 1 hour mark. Okay, last minute. Any kind of questions before we wrap this up? Told you I'm gonna keep it at 30 minutes. Let's see here. Shell tactic till everybody is ready. Start the orchestra already. The case is a circus and it's unreal, says MC Prosperity. Yes. Want to do phone calls at all, anybody, or no? Let me know if you want to have any kind of phone call to ask a question or just make a comment or anything. Or let me check here. They ain't getting my snow cone. Yeah, Bill Quackenbush, thanks for your donation to the channel. Armor of God, thank you for that 6.112. Oh, got it. Okay. Now I see I can get that kind of a code. What is this? Jeremy, thanks for your donation again. Let me check something here. I don't know. They already have one? Because that was the first one. Thanks, Hulk. The only show that won't lead you astray. Stay tuned in, guys. He brings life-changing news and information. So now there's this one. Supporting Hulk and his channel has become a priority for me. I give what I can when I can and to try and make sure this channel never leaves. Hit the like and drop a donation like $1 or 100. All donations are appreciated. Yeah. So look, if I can afford a buck, give a buck. You know, the information on this channel is priceless. You will walk away super loaded. You will walk away prepared. These other channels have no clue. Stuff I'm bringing up, they don't even talk about. You notice? Where they talk about what's the crypto prices for today, right? They talk about their sponsors. They talk about chart analysis. They go over about the top 5 whatever's important going on in crypto today, but they don't deep dive nothing at all because God, you can't spend longer than 1 minute on a news article, right? And the last thing I do is talk about the Ripple trial, which is fake, every day. Bam! I just wrapped up like 90% of the crypto channels. Good movie. So, no reception. G Spud has no reception. Prosperity September. Club. 20th. Look, don't get these dates. Look, you're not gonna be able to pick when shit happens. Don't say, oh, in November this is supposed to happen. Look, you're not gonna predict nothing at all. Remember when all these Hinman emails came? For years it was like, oh, we'll never get the Hinman emails. We'll never get the Hinman emails. Da, 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 da. And then we get them, which is a miracle. We get them. And what happened to XRP? It's probably down 4 cents. See what I mean? So Fed now, let's just Fed now this. Oh my God, Fed now, July 20th. What's going to happen? Nothing. And then Europe's going to get regulations. And guess what? Nothing. Because basics, global crypto regulation, global crypto tokenization. If you don't got that, fuck it. Okay? Ain't nothing going to happen. That's a big deal. You're going to get some pumps. Bitcoin goes to 80,000. So fucking what? XRP might hit $5 to $20. So fucking what? That's not even a big deal. Until you got those two things, I'm not even concerned. It's time to just keep buying from outside of the United States, crypto exchanges, hardware wallet that shit, Faraday bag, and keep tuning in to the best channel on the fucking planet. All right? It's that fucking easy. Road Dog. Hello, Hulk family. J. Demons, JP Morg's thumb on X, our P Price. I don't even know what that is. Now, XRP Shaman says we need a black swan. He might have said it more than once. But the black swan. See, here's the deal with all that too. Is that if okay, we went over today some of this white paper for DeFi, okay? And there's nothing okay, on page 6 it starts giving definitions. If you look on page 6, it explains what is DeFi lending, what's a DeFi lender, what is a DeFi borrower, all these things, definition, what's a DeFi bridge, got it, what's an NFT. Then it gets into smart contracts. There's type 1 smart contract, type 2A, type 2B, and type 3. So basically, there's going to be 4 types of smart contract in the future. That's what I'm not, but I'm not going to break all this stuff down. That's why if you really, really want to fucking know all this stuff exactly, here's the article. It's a very easy read. It's not difficult. It's very simple to understand. I'm going to just wait until this shit, look, they've got to organize all this stuff all around the world. Okay. I'm just giving you the summary of this whole white paper thing, and you can read it on your own and find out. But they're going to have to come up with all the definitions of what everything, they're going to come up with the definitions of everything DeFi. Then they've got to figure out how to regulate all these different areas of DeFi. They got to have some kind of a platform where everybody goes to. Nobody's using like dark web shit, in the future, whatever. Everybody's going to go on the same playing field, so the government can regulate it. Nobody's getting FTX and ripped off and shit like that. They've got to figure out a way to get control of this shit, so they can rip us off. It's basically how it is. And that's what this paper kind of tells us, is that we got to have the government in control, making all the rules and all these things. And then everybody's got to agree globally. We have to have this platform that everybody's on, where nobody can hide and all that kind of shit. And in a way, that's good, because you don't want people like take your money. Like if you stake your crypto and somebody steals it and shit, you want a way to get it back and all that kind of a thing. So, but the important part is this: we're early. We have control of our crypto. In the future, you're not going to be able to buy this stuff. You can, like, your bank can sell you crypto, but they're going to hold it. They're going to stake it. You see what I mean? That's why we all will become banks, because we will figure out a way to maybe get into this. Maybe all of us join, or we all form a bank, right? How many people I got here on the channel right now? 340 people. All right. Maybe 340 of us put our money together. We come up with like $2 billion. That'd be easy. Okay, 343 of us pull our money. We come up with 100, a trillion. Yeah, let's say we come up with $1 trillion or something. We could make a fucking bank. Got it? We all have accounts in that bank. Somebody would make it all legal and that kind of shit. Maybe we do this in another country. Fuck it. I don't know. Maybe we all become members of some country that is willing to help us get a banking charter. The government is right there with us. Like, a government's not going to rip us off. Well, that's going to be impossible, but you get my point, right? We'll find a government to where we can start a corporation, whatever it might be. We got $1 trillion in our bank, and now we can start competing with like the big banks. You go to a little country, they're going to work with you, man. These little countries are broke, and we come in there with like $1 trillion or $2 trillion or some shit. Like they're like, fuck, right? I know some of you guys are whales out there. I know personally, I got friends that live near me. Not anybody on the channel. I'm not talking about these people that drop red pills and shit, but like people that I know in real life that actually don't are not on my channel. They've got like 400,000 XRP. I know a guy that has that. I'm like, whoa. So I'm not even gonna do the math because my calculator won't work. But let's say you take 400,000 times that by 40,000. Maybe my phone will work. Let me do that. I want to see what my one friend's gonna have. 400,000 times 30,000. Okay, it's such a big number. It's 1.2 E10. So whatever the fuck, 1.2 trillion or billion? Is that a billion? I don't know what that is. Somebody who's smart, what is it? Teacher. 12 billion. What number is this? Somebody who's really good at math. I got 12 billion, 12 billion. Milton says 12 billion. So does Max. Okay, basically nobody fucking knows. All right. Whatever it is, it's a lot of fucking money. And that's one guy that I know. I know probably three guys that have at least 300,000 XRP. 1.2 and move the decimal 10 places. Oh, okay. So 1.2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. My calculator stops at 7. So 120 trillion. Well, whatever the fuck it is. Yeah, it's 1.2. I know. I didn't say it was 12. It's 1.2 E10 or whatever the fuck it was. I showed you guys what it was, but I got 10 different people telling me 10 different answers. So whatever it is, it's a lot of fucking money. So that's what DeFi is going to do is allow you to become a bank with lending. I read off the different things that it's for: borrowing, lending, whatever it might be, these kinds of things. I'm not going to get too deep into all this. You've got a 16 pager if you're interested in looking through it all. I just kind of wanted to show you the brief, short version of that. Not trying to teach all this. I'm not personally interested right now with a 48 cent XRP, whatever the fuck it is. As we get closer, maybe 6 months to a year from now, hopefully not that long, but then I'll dig more into it. I'll start reading these DeFi papers, white papers, more detailed, taking more notes, studying them, finding companies. Right now, I'm not doing a fucking thing. So I'm not going to dump in 2 3 hours studying these white papers and shit for no fucking reason. When probably in the future, I'm going to find somebody who's going to design my own bank for me. So maybe I become a partner with a smaller bank, like Bank of the West or some shit, and I open up my own branch. I borrow their license. So I mean, there's all these things. I have no idea. I'm not going to get into talking about all this dumb shit right now because we got 48 cent XRP and like a 1.2 trillion market cap. It needs to be like at 100 trillion before things start getting real fun. Maybe like 50 trillion, things will start getting fun. About if there's a crypto market cap of 50 trillion, that'll be fun. But 100 trillion, now we're talking. Okay. Now that's when Crypto Hulk starts getting serious and shit and really looking into what I'm going to do when I'm rich. All right. Crypto She Hulk. Turn your phone. Hulk, turn your phone sideways to see the correct amount. Oh, hold on. What are you trying to trick me? Hold on. So we did. My friend's got 400,000 XRP. I know he does. He runs a construction company or some shit like that. 400,000, and let's say it goes to 30,000 bucks equals. Oh damn! If you turn your phone sideways, thanks for the donation. And Crypto She-Hulk figured it out. Shit, that's a big number. So we got 12 million, 12 billion. My friend's gonna have $12 billion. Oh my god. Seriously? Well, that's 12 million. So yeah, he's gonna have 12 billion. Oh shit. Damn, that's a lot of fucking money. So that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna link up with some people that I know, and maybe I go to Bank of the West or like a small bank like that, or maybe a credit union or something, right? Maybe I start my own credit union, maybe I go to the credit union in my town, talk to the owner who probably owns 15 or 20 of those, and I start my own branch with my crypto. See what I'm saying? Like, so that there's all these possibilities. David Schwartz also said during a conference one time, somebody asked him how much you think the XRP is going to be worth. You know what David said? Let's pick a figure like $10,000. And then he started talking and explaining. And I'm just like, that's what came out of his mouth. Let's just pick a figure like $10,000. I was like, what? So this 589 stuff, I'm sure it's going to hit 589, but it's going to go. Look, if you take the value of everything in the world, this shit's not complicated. I want you to listen. Because the 589 is nothing. I don't care what Bart Simpson said, it's fucking nothing. If you take all the value of everything in the world, that comes out to about $5 trillion. Okay, do a Google search and it's roughly 5 quadrillion. And then you figure you got 50 billion XRP that's loose at any given time right now. Do the math and come up with 30 to 50,000 per XRP, not 589. Okay, it's that easy. Yeah, Armor of God's like, I'm cashing in at 10,000. I mean, I would probably do that me personally. Yeah. I'm not going to wait till it hits 30, 40, 50,000 a piece because all these global communists are going to be figuring out ways to just take all of our money. So once I'm going to let it go up and then boom, take it. I'm cashing it out to try to like buy properties and shit, gold, silver, diamonds, shit like that. Things that are tangible and not crypto. Because if they figure out how to hack shit or something, then yeah, gold and real estate, shit like that. No staking or smart contracts. I know I'm going to be on a shit list. I already am. So they're going to figure out some way to take my shit or whatever. So I'm not going to have the crypto. I'm going to have it. I'm going to turn it into something else, real world assets. And like that kind of stuff. Look, I don't even know. We're at 48 cent XRP. I don't even really care. Buy large parcels of land. 15 million will get you a nice apartment. I think you mean complex, and you'll have 100,000 a month cash flow. Yeah, like that kind of shit, right? So that's what I'm gonna do with part of my money is buy in different places. I don't know where in the world. Maybe United States. Maybe one apartment complex in the U.S. and one in Panama. Like wherever the fuck, I'll figure it all out. Spread it out around the world. Spread my money out around the world, not in just one country. And then get different kinds of assets. Apartments are great for making a lot of money. Then you got people paying you every month, and that's your cash flow. So now I don't have to rely on crypto anymore. So I don't know. I don't have all the answers. All right, we'll figure this shit out later. I'm creating a crypto Hulk tequila I want to have my own alcohol line. That's what I want to do. I want to buy an island somewhere and live in peace for the rest of my life. That's what I kind of want to do. Yeah. Buy Casamigo out. LOL. That's good stuff. Yeah, the taste test we did Friday, man, that fucking Jose Cuervo shit. I couldn't believe it. I spent $35 and it was just shit tequila. It's disgusting. I mean, I could go buy a bottle of Bacardi rum for 12 bucks. I know tequila's not rum. I'm just fucking saying, right? But I'd rather drink a $12 Bacardi rum than drink the $35 Jose Cuervo fucking shit, right? That's fucking nuts. All right. Mimi Cool Cat is like assets. Assets. So I think that'll wrap it up. I gotta make a show for tomorrow morning. I don't have anything for tomorrow morning at all. So I'm gonna click out on that one. Yeah, I gotta find news. That's what I gotta do. Get myself oh, I got some wine coolers in there. I'm gonna have a couple wine coolers to start off and just look through crypto news and try to put together a good show. I'm not saying I'm gonna have a show. I'm just gonna try to put one together tonight. And what time is it now? It's 7:11. Wow, what a coincidence. By 9 o'clock, so in 2 hours from now, my goal is to have a show posted. If I don't have a show posted for tomorrow morning, which is like 12 hours from now, 11 hours from now, if I don't have something posted within 2 to 3 hours, probably not going to have a show in the morning. So that's why I can't tell you I'm going to make one. Like, if I can put one, I can't put together just a shit show like these other channels. Like, if I don't love the topic, I'm not teaching it. So give me 2 to 3 hours. If you don't see nothing posted, I won't have one. But and it's really like it's a Sunday, right? So there's probably nothing, nothing to go over. So, but I don't know. I'll go over my notes and my emails and something like that. I gotta go. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for learning on the channel. You're gonna thank yourself later. And good night to everyone. Like XRP Roofer says, good night,